This is one in a series of videos about the OPTiMiSe community service booking software. In this video, we will look in more detail at the Clients page. On this page, we can create and edit client records, allowing us to add them to bookings we make. To get to the Clients page, we go to the OPTiMiSe menu bar and, pressing the Data button, select Clients on the list that appears. This page looks similar to the Bookings section covered in earlier videos. On this page, we can see all our organisation's clients and their contact details listed in the table. Clicking on any of the column headings will sort them by that column, with a second click sorting it in reverse. You can add a client to the system by pressing the New button. This will bring up a form for you to fill in. The headings with red asterisks next to them must be filled in, while those without can be left if you wish. You will also see information areas at points in the page. These provide helpful information about certain features. The first section of this concerns the client's personal details. Title is simply how the client is formally addressed. Selecting Other allows you to enter your own in the case of their title not being included. As this process is fairly self-explanatory, I'll just fill in the other details now. While not necessary, administrative area may be useful if your organisation covers more than one area and likes to keep track of which one a particular client comes from. For example, your organisation may cover 3 villages, in our case Higher, Middle and Lower Moreton, or may cover 2 counties, such as East and West Sussex. These administrative areas are created by an admin. In the Contact Details section, we can enter an email address if the client has one, and must enter at least one phone number so we are able to get in touch with them. If we enter multiple numbers, we are able to click and drag them so that the most important is first. Wherever this client's number is displayed in OPTiMiSe, if there is one number shown, it will be this first one. The first thing we can do in the medical section is specify which surgery the client belongs to. This is not mandatory, but may be useful if your organisation runs as a medical transport scheme. Once you've done this, you can further specify which doctor the client uses. We will go over how to add surgeries and doctors in a later video. You must then go on to specify whether a client is disabled, uses a seated mobility aid, or a walking aid. If we select any of these, we are then invited to fill in more details about the nature of the disability or aid. We must also state whether the client can reclaim expenses from the NHS. If needed, we can record the client's NHS number as well. There are some additional features at the bottom of the page here, such as whether the client owns their own vehicle, or whether they are a blue disability badge holder. These other areas are optional, but may be of use to you. Once you've saved, you can use this client in your bookings. You can open any of these records by clicking on them. The record will open in the Details page where you will be able to view or edit any information about this individual. We will discuss client records themselves in more detail in later videos. But now that we've seen how to create one ourselves, we can get started using OPTiMiSe.